Have you ever wondered what it took to become one of the most feared soldiers in history? A Roman legionary? It wasn't just about showing up with a sword. The process was tough, exclusive, and designed to forge the ultimate fighting machine. Let's break down how you could join the ranks of Rome's finest. First off, who could even apply? During the peak of the Roman Republic and early empire, the requirements were incredibly strict. You had to be a male Roman citizen, typically between 17 and 23 years old. You also needed to be in top physical shape. If you were a slave, a criminal, or a foreigner, you were out of luck. Foreigners could join auxiliary units, but the prestigious legions were for citizens only. Later on, these rules did loosen up a bit as the empire's needs changed. So, you meet the criteria. What's next? You go to a recruitment officer, and if you passed their inspection, you'd swear the sacramentum, a sacred oath of loyalty to Rome and the emperor. This was a massive commitment. You were agreeing to serve for 20 to 25 years. That's a huge chunk of your life. Once you swore that oath, you were officially a Miles, a soldier. But the real work was just beginning. Now comes the part that broke many men, the brutal training. This was designed to be even harder than actual combat. Physically, you'd be marching 30 to 40 kilometers a day, carrying over 30 kilograms of gear. On top of that, you had to run, jump, and swim. And get this, legionaries weren't just fighters, they were builders. They constructed roads, bridges, and entire forts. Then came weapons training. You'd practice with wooden swords and shields that were deliberately made heavier than the real ones. This built strength and stamina, making your actual equipment feel light in comparison. You had to master the gladius, the short stabbing sword, the pilum, a heavy throwing spear designed to break enemy shields, and the scutum, that iconic large curved shield used to form impenetrable walls. Discipline was absolute. Obedience was not optional. Any mistake could lead to harsh punishment, and cowardice was often a death sentence. The goal was to make units fight as a single coordinated body, not as a group of individuals. Every movement, every formation was drilled into you until it was second nature. Let's talk about that gear. A fully equipped legionary was a walking arsenal. They carried their gladius, pilum, and scutum, of course, but also a helmet, a dagger, and body armor, which could be chainmail or the famous segmented plates. And that's not all. They also had to carry their own tools, cooking gear, and several days' worth of food. This is why they earned the nickname Marius's Mules. They carried everything themselves. So what was daily life like? It was a structured routine of guard duty, constant training, and construction projects. Even in peacetime, the drilling never stopped. You live in a barracks or a tent on campaign, under the constant watch of your centurions, always maintaining that iron discipline. But what if you survived all of this for 25 years? The rewards were significant. After your service, you'd receive a plot of land to farm or a substantial sum of money. You gained a higher social status and the legal right to marry. For auxiliaries who served, they could even be granted the ultimate prize, Roman citizenship for themselves and their descendants. Many veterans settled in new colonies across the empire, becoming respected leaders in their communities. Ultimately, the power of the Roman legion wasn't just about brute strength or individual heroism. It was about discipline, relentless training, and incredible organization. It was the unity of the legion that allowed Rome to conquer and control a vast empire for centuries. They were more than just soldiers. They were the backbone of the ancient world's greatest superpower. Thanks for watching. If you found this journey back in time interesting, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more dives into history. See you in the next one.